Welcome to Psychology Refresh. Today we're going to rank MBTI personalities based on their perfectionism. Make sure to watch each one and find out which personalities are perfectionists and which are not. Some personality types are prone to be perfect and some just never are. Each individual has their own level of perfectionism. However, based on general tendencies, we have ranked each one of 16 personality types in one of these categories. Here is the MBTI personalities ranking based on their perfectionism. Number 1. ISTJ. When it comes to their work, ISTJs might be perfectionists, always striving for excellence. They want to be excellent in whatever they do and will go to any lengths to make this a reality. However, they are aware of when they are working hard and are able to give themselves the credit they deserve. Although ISTJs are capable of acknowledging when they have done their best and will not overdo it, they will push themselves to be better. Number 2. ISFJ. When it comes to completing crucial tasks in their lives, ISFJs might be perfectionists. They want to make sure that everyone is content and want to make sure that there is harmony in their surroundings. ISFJs like things done the way they are accustomed to being done, which might give them the appearance of being perfectionists. They simply like being able to follow a routine that makes sense to them because it makes them more productive. Number 3. ESTJ. ESTJs undoubtedly strive for excellence and are perfectionists by nature. If they are not outperforming everyone else, they will view themselves as failures. They will exert all their effort in order to achieve their goal of being the best. ESTJs put a lot of pressure on themselves, but they frequently excel at upholding their own standards. If you are enjoying our content, please give this video a like, subscribe to our channel, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell. Number 4. ESFJ. ESFJs have a tendency to be perfectionists, but they are significantly less so than many other judging types. They will prioritize taking care of their loved ones over all other considerations. They definitely hold themselves to a higher standard than they should because they want to please the people they care about. They cannot possibly live up to this immaculate idea, thus this might create way too much pressure on them and everyone else around them. Only the things that are most important to them will ESFJ strive for excellence. In some circumstances, they may even slack off. Number 5. INFJ. One of the most perfectionist personality types, INFJs are always looking for ways to improve things. They hold themselves to very high standards and are always striving to do their best. They may become too critical of themselves as a result, constantly believing that they could perform far better. INFJs strive for perfection despite not having such high expectations of other people. They simply have high expectations of themselves and get angry if they feel unsatisfied. They frequently put off doing something because they believe they haven't done it perfectly. Number 6. INFP. Because they are only meticulous about their particular passions, INFPs are sometimes referred to as selective perfectionists. The ability to let go of things that aren't vital to them is a trait shared by INFPs who don't try to control everything around them. They won't worry about the specifics of a project that has little personal significance to them, and they won't be perceived as perfectionists in that circumstance. On the other hand, INFPs frequently try to be flawless with the things that are most important to them. If they enjoy creating art or music, they could find it difficult to accept that their work is complete. They won't feel prepared to share it with others and will keep working on it. Number 7. ENFJ. Perfectionist by nature, ENFJs frequently want to exert control over their surroundings. They will hold themselves to absurdly high standards because they want to always be doing their best. ENFJs frequently take on a variety of projects and trying to manage everything at once. They are referred to as jugglers because they are always attending to the needs of those around them. They often aim for perfection because they want to please everyone. Number 8. ENFP. People who are ENFPs tend to be imaginative and inspired by the discovery of novel concepts. They can even dislike the label perfectionist and would never consider themselves to be one. They seek significance in everything, and pursuing perfection often obscures actual meaning. They generally put in their utmost effort in their occupations because they strive to be the greatest at what they do. They take pleasure in being viewed as capable in their careers and personal life. Since they are aware that they are giving it their all and that is sufficient, they are unlikely to be perfectionists. Number 9. ISTP. ISTPs are typically not viewed as perfectionists because they are generally autonomous and laid-back people. They do appreciate accuracy and put a lot of effort into matters that are important to them. They are excellent problem solvers and could have high standards for themselves in some things. But generally speaking, ISTPs seek out peaceful environments. They like unwinding and taking time for themselves, thus perfectionism has very little place in their world. Number 10. ISFP. ISFPs are not by nature perfectionists because they are rather laid-back people. They delight in soaking up life's beauty and frequently take pleasure in the flaws they encounter. They are aware that life is imperfect and refuse to hold themselves to such absurd standards. Rather than wasting time fretting about flaws, they would prefer to live in the moment and appreciate it. Number 11. ESTP. While ESTPs do not incline to be perfectionists, they occasionally may exhibit these traits. They put a lot of effort into their work and strive to project competence. They may become fixated on doing things well because they want other people to like them. ESTPs tend to be very present-focused and don't spend much time thinking about how they might be performing better. Number 12. ESFP. Since they would much rather savor the present, ESFPs are rarely perfectionists. They frequently don't want to be held to absurd standards because they just want to be happy and have fun. Although ESFPs like laughter and enjoyment, they are not necessarily perfectionists. Number 13. INTJ. Perfectionist tendencies are present in INTJs, especially when it comes to their profession. They set fairly high expectations since they want to carry out their ideas properly. INTJs frequently push themselves to perform better because they have confidence in their capacity to reach their objectives. They are undoubtedly perfectionists because they are always trying to get better. They will not accept anything less since they know they are capable of big things. Even if they have far higher standards for themselves, they will also have high expectations for everyone around them. They demand that the individuals in their lives fulfill their potential. Number 14. INTP. Though logical thinkers, INTPs frequently battle perfectionism. They never seem to be able to fully decide on a solution because of their demand for accuracy. Although they may find it difficult to carry out their own tasks, INTPs are outstanding at identifying the optimal way to do tasks. Although they might not immediately stand out as perfectionists, INTPs frequently deal with it more than people think. It can be challenging for them to ensure that everything meets their standards. The INTP may experience considerably more stress as a result of their quest to be perfect than they are aware of. Number 15. ENTJ. Efficiency and precision are important to ENTJs, which might make them appear to be perfectionists. They are easily irritated and hated when others can't complete duties due to their exacting standards. Since ENTJs excel at completing tasks, they will anticipate others to do the same. They never stop trying to get better and won't give up until they achieve their goals. ENTJs are excellent at leading by example and frequently encourage others to give it their all as well. Number 16. ENTP. ENTPs tend to be accurate and logical, which can occasionally cause them to become perfectionists. They do realize that nothing is flawless, so they will handle the situation far better than other individuals. When they are performing at their peak, ENTPs are frequently aware of it and are able to move on quite fast. They could have trouble finishing tasks and move too fast from one item to the next. More than enjoying completion, ENTPs take pleasure in ideas and creativity. They exist in a universe of potential, so being a perfectionist isn't really an option for them. These videos will be really helpful for you.